Welcome to Mather PE. Today we're going to teach you how to create your own round-robin tournament. Let's give it a go. We're going to create a 6-team round-robin tournament here. So I have a chart that will track the team names, the wins, and the losses in the tournament. You could tailor this for the number of teams that you have in your tournament, but now we're going to name our teams. We'll do Stormtroopers for our first one, and maybe the droids for the second one. Going on a Star Wars theme here, so Sand People, and let's say the Ewoks, and the Siths, and Jedis. This table is used to track our wins and losses. So as teams accumulate a win, we simply mark with a tally, or a loss with a tally. If a team gets to 5 wins, we know that we cross it over like this, and we can check in at the end of the tournament to see who has the highest number of wins and can be declared the tournament winner. In a round-robin tournament, everybody plays everybody, but the bigger the tournament is, the harder sometimes it is to know who I play or when I play. A lot of questions. So we're going to create a pattern to show you how to create a schedule. In order to create my schedule, I know that each team is going to have to play every other team once in this tournament. So with 6 teams, each team is going to need 5 games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a pattern, and I'm going to put a number 1 here, and I'm going to draw a 2 here, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6. So that shows in first round. The first game is team 1 versus team 6, and team 2 versus 5, and team 3 versus 4. And then we move on to the next round. And in order to do this, I'm going to keep number 1 in the same spot, but everybody else is going to move counterclockwise 1 position. So that means the 6 is coming over here, and the 2 is dropping down, and the 3 is coming over here, and the 4 is moving, and the 5. So everybody has moved counterclockwise 1 position. If I follow the same pattern in round 3 and keep 1 in the same spot, and now 5 has moved over to here, and 6 has moved down, 2 is here, 3, and 4. And I keep on repeating the pattern, but number 1 is always going to stay in the same spot. It stays constant, and everyone else moves around. So it does mean that team 1 is playing first in each round, but in reality it doesn't matter, because each team is going to then be playing each other team. And if you take a look now at the board, everybody, team 1 plays team 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they are all accounted for in the schedule. So keeping a counterclockwise rotation like that allows you to make sure that you stay organized and every team gets played. When we have an odd number of teams, there's not an even number of games. So for example, if I had a 5-team tournament and I was putting in this kind of schedule, and I was doing the same thing by putting my teams in here, my 1, 2, and 3, and working my way around, and I only had 5 teams to go in, well, then I've got an issue, because I don't have a spot for team 1 to play. So they get what's called a bye. Now you're going to keep the bye just like it was a regular player. So when you get to round 2, you're going to swap them counterclockwise. So you'll notice in round 2, 1 has stayed constant and everybody else rotated counterclockwise. The same thing has happened in round 3. 1 stayed in the same spot and everybody rotated counterclockwise. Continue for the next 2 rounds. And now with all the rounds completed, you can see that team 1 still plays everybody. Everybody plays everybody, but every team also has a round that is considered a bye or a game off. So it still takes 5 rounds to get this tournament done. When your team has a bye, it does not count in the standings. But one thing that is helpful is marking down which team wins each game by highlighting or circling. And that way you can check the schedule to know which games have been played and who won. So when you're updating your standings board, you'll have the correct results. Setting up a tournament is as easy as that. Get out there, go play, have fun. Catch you next time.